In this video, a band of scoundrels led by Bith Black Sun Vigo break into a Coruscant junkyard in search of spare parts to repair the hyperdrive on their smuggling ship. Little do they know that the junkyard is guarded by a junk Golem and Chameleon Droid who spring into action and block their escape. Yes, we are playing a modified version of Star Wars miniatures by Wizards of the Coast. Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming in lovely Fågelund, Sweden. For today's game, we are playing a scenario that we are calling Trash Yard Clash. Now the idea behind the scenario is this. We have some bounty hunters and some scoundrels who have snuck into this Coruscant trash yard, and one of them is actually a former Bith rebel who has left the Rebel Alliance and joined the bounty hunters. And they are digging through these different piles here looking for different parts that they can use to repair their hyperdrive. Now down here in the bottom we have a junk Golem and a Chameleon Droid that come in, being called in, alerted to some sort of alarm, and they are now running in order to try and stop these guys from stealing anything, absconding with any important parts that might be in this junkyard. So what we're going to do now is play this out and see how well our scoundrels bounty hunters can do against the attacking Chameleon Droid and our junk Golem, and see if they can successfully get out of the junkyard. So this is going to be a small game, approximately 50 points on each side. And one quick rule here before we get started, we're going to just assume that the walls are too high for them to get out of the wall, so they are going to have to come out of the entrance that is now blocked by the junk Golem and the Chameleon Droid. Well, let's go ahead now and roll off for initiative. Bounty hunters using the yellow dice, and we'll have the junk Golem and the Chameleon Droid using the white-gray die. And it's a 16-4. Bounty hunters begin. First activation, let's have our Bith Black Sun Vigo go and take some cover behind this block. And we'll have him go ahead and take a shot from here over onto the junk Golem. Hitting on an A+. And it's a 15. It's a hit. Advantageous attack will give him 20 damage total, but he has shields now. On a save of 11+, he reduces it to 10. So it is an 11. That is a successful save. 10 points of damage total, dropping the junk Golem down to 70. Second activation, we're going to have to actually move our Mandalorian here. So let's bring him out just a little bit, still giving him some cover there, and have him fire off one shot over here onto the junk Golem. 10 damage on a 6+. And it's a 5, it's a miss. Over to the defender's turn now. The junk Golem is a melee creature. It has to fight in melee. So we're going to have to move it over here. It has a movement of 8, but it's not going to get all the way in. So we're going to bring it as close as we can over to this Black Sun Vigo. And there's its final position, ominously staring down that Bith bounty hunter. Second activation, let's move up our droid and have him take a shot. Shooting from here up onto the Mandalorian, who no longer has cover. Needing to show a 10+ for 20 points of damage, and it's an 11, 20 points of damage, dropping the Mandalorian down to 20. All right, our last two activations for the bounty hunters. Now this guy here has invisibility, so he can't be targeted by non-adjacent fighters. So we're going to have to take our Bith rebel here turned bounty hunter and have him take a shot off onto this junk Golem. Hitting on an 11+ now. And it's an 11. And the shield here of the Golem will give it a reduction of 10 damage on a save of 11+. And it's an 11 as well, so he removes all that damage. Next, we'll have this Deveronian bounty hunter also take 2 shots on here because he has not moved. Needing to show 9s. First one's an 18. Hit. Negating the damage on 11+. No, natural 1. Second shot. And that will be a 6. Actually, that was a 9, so it was also a hit here. On an 11+, we negate that damage. No. So 10 more points of damage on the junk Golem, bringing him down to 60. And that will bring us to the end of round 1. We can go ahead and now roll off for initiative for round 2. And it looks like 11-6. It will be the defenders. First off, junk Golem's going to activate and charge into this Bith Black Vigo. 2 attacks, we're needing an 11 plus. Here we go. First attack is a 6, no. Second attack, an 11. 20 points of damage to Vigo, bringing him down to 30. Second activation, let's run up our spider droid and take off another shot on that bounty hunter. 10 plus will be enough to kill the Mandalorian. 19! Bounty Hunter activation. Let's activate Vigo here and have him take his attacks on that Golem. Microvision giving him a +4, and he has a twin attack, so 2 attacks at this point, and he is going to be hitting on a 4. And there's 1 hit there with a 6, 10 points of damage. Second attack, a 7, so 20 points of damage total. But of course, we have shield on 11 plus for the first attack. No, it's a 10 that goes through. Second attack, a natural 20, so only 10 points of that damage goes through. Last 2 activations here. We're going to have this bounty hunter come right here and get some cover, keeping him out of the line of sight of that droid there. He cannot attack him because he is still invisible, so he's going to go ahead and take a shot off onto that Golem. Needing to show a 9 here. And it's an 8. It's a miss. Let's run this Bith Rebel turn bounty hunter a little bit to the left and see if he can get a shot off as well. Needing an 11 plus here. And that's a 9. It's a miss. So here we sit at the end of this round. We have some guys over here in combat, have both taken some damage. We've lost our Mandalorian. This guy is safe in his invisibility, has not taken any damage, and these guys are still safe here. No damage. Let's go ahead and roll off for initiative for the next round. And it will be 20 to the defenders. Chameleon Droid will continue to make his way up and take off a shot on the one of the bounty hunters there. A little slower movement here because of the obstructions here, but we're going to go ahead and take a shot now on the Devaronian bounty hunter. He has cover, so we need to show a 13 plus. And it's a 19. It's a hit, bringing him down to a dangerous 10 hit points. Next, let's activate our Junk Golem and have him continue to attack Vigo there. Double attack, first attack, needing an 11. 13 hit. Dropping Vigo down to 10. We got a second attack now. On an 11 to finish him off. Here we go. And it's a 4. It's a miss. But I've been forgetting about splash damage. So Vigo has to take a save of 11 plus or take 10 damage. So here we go. If he fails this save, 11 plus, he is out. 12. So successful save. He avoids the damage. Vigo activating with his twin attacks coming back. We need to show a 4. And it's an 11. We have a save of 11 to take away that damage. 3. No. First attack goes through. Second one. 15. Same thing. We have an 11 plus save to negate that damage. And no, a natural 1. So 20 more damage. And with that, the Junk Golem now is down to 30 hit points. All right. The Devaronian bounty hunter finally sees that Chameleon droid in range. He is going to charge in. First off, now we need to roll for mines when he comes adjacent to him. Unless he rolls an 11 plus, he takes 20 damage from mines, and that will be enough to destroy him. So here we go. This is a crucial roll, 11 plus. 3, no! The mines take him out, so our bounty hunter is destroyed as he comes into contact with that Chameleon droid. Final activation here. Let's have this rebel go ahead and take a shot off onto him. Needing to show an 11. And it's a natural 20! The Junk Golem is a droid, so immune to critical hits. He can still make a reduction of 10 on an 11 plus. 13. So that is where that round will end. Things are not looking good for the bounty hunters. This may very well be our last initiative roll. Let's go ahead and roll it out here. And it will be an 8-2 to the defenders. Chameleon droid running over now and taking a shot off on that Bith Rebel. Needing to show a 7. And it's a 2. It's a miss. Next off, let's have our Junk Golem try to finish off Vigo. Double attack. We need an 11. 18. And that's more than enough damage to take Vigo out of play. Final activation, the Bith Rebel here is going to take an attack on the Junk Golem. 11 plus. And it's a natural 20 again. Do we avoid the damage with an 11 plus here? No, it's a 7, so he takes 10 more damage. Down to a mere 20 hit points now. We have our perhaps last initiative roll. Here we go. And it is going to be 18 to 16, the bounty hunters. All right, well, let's run back up here and have our Bith guy take a shot over here once again onto this golem. Still trying to chip him away here. We need an 11. And it is an 11. We avoid the damage on 11 plus 13, so no damage. Chameleon droid moving into contact and making an attack. Needing to show a 7 plus. Here we go. And it's a 14, enough to kill the Bith Rebel. The Bith Rebel falling the last of our bounty hunters, leaving that Chameleon droid there and a severely damaged junk golem left over here in the junkyard. Well, there you have it, folks. A quick battle in our trash yard outside of Coruscant. I was pretty surprised that the defenders were able to come out with so much power and run over the bounty hunters like that. I expected the bounty hunters to give them a bit more of a fight, but it was a pretty quick battle there. Although the junk golem was dropped down to 20 hit points, almost taken out of commission, the Chameleon droid was still pretty powerful. Well, thank you for joining us for this game of Star Wars miniatures here at Grey Army Gaming, for the future of gaming.